How is an independent insurance agent different from a regular insurance agent, and why is that important to you as you shop for your Medicare? We'll have answers to that question and more on today's video. Hi, I'm Matthew Clausen with MedigapSeminars.org. Before we get into today's video, I want to be sure you know that whether you're new to Medicare or you're just researching Medicare for the first time, or you've had it for some time and you have questions about your rights or the things you can and cannot do, you're going to find answers on my website, MedigapSeminars.org. What I've done is I've created an entire series of videos and articles on Medicare that can take you from start to finish, from how to enroll in Medicare, the different types of plans of Medicare, to how to find or shop for the right plan for your needs and your budget. The videos are laid out in a very easy to follow format, or if you are looking for something specific, use our search button and you can search anything that you need to know about Medicare and it should show up. If it doesn't, then please use our Contact Us button, send us a question, and a licensed insurance agent will have your answer within 24 hours. At MedigapSeminars.org, our mission is to make sure that you can make an informed decision about your Medicare needs. I'm an independent insurance broker, and I've been helping people with their Medicare from coast to coast. On my website, right in the front page on the top, are the words Independent Insurance Broker. And because that's there, I'm often asked, well, what is an independent insurance broker, or how does that actually differ from an insurance agent? Well, the difference is significant. It's a difference between a person whose role is to represent the best interest of the customer or a person whose role is to sell you an insurance plan. In the insurance world, no matter what type of insurance it is that you're looking for, there are always two different categories of insurance people. There is the independent insurance agent or insurance broker, and there is the captured agent, also known as the classic insurance agent. So let's start with that. What is a classic insurance agent? The captured insurance agent is an employee of an insurance company, so their contract with that insurance company forbids them from having contracts with any other company. That means they can only show you the products or services that their employer allows. In our other videos, we talk about two important concepts. These are critical concepts whenever you're shopping for a Medicare supplement. First is that an insurance company does not have to offer all the plans that are available to you. There are 10 different Medicare supplement plans, and it may be that they offer some plans, but they don't offer a Plan G or a Plan N. Second is that although the benefits are standardized, so a Plan G is the same no matter which insurance company, a Plan F is going to be the same, the benefits will be the same no matter what insurance company you use, but there are no regulations that standardize the prices. And that means the prices for each plan can be wildly different from one insurance company to another. In fact, we'll often find in an area, in any particular area in the country, you're going to find that the best price plan may be half the price of the highest price plan with the exact same benefits. So how does this fit in with the concept of a captured agent versus an independent agent? Well, let me give you a quick example. Back in 2014, as many of you are already aware, Medicare had announced that as of 2020, Plan F is going to be, and Plan C are going to be discontinued. Well, Plan F is the most popular plan out there. There's one insurance company, it's one of the largest insurance companies in Medicare. They do most of their business direct with the captured agent. They do most of their business online through their association with a particular retirement organization. They didn't have a Plan G anywhere. They were caught completely off guard, and there's no state they had a Plan G. And what's happening? Well, everyone's moving to a Plan G because Plan G is mathematically a better value in almost every place in the country. It costs less, and they couldn't offer it. So what would happen for those who just called them directly? Well, the agent's going to talk about Plan F, or maybe they would talk about a Plan N, but you would not hear about a Plan G at all. Nor, of course, would they tell you that their Plan F might be considerably more expensive than most of the Plan Fs out there. And if you did ask about a Plan G, well, you'd get some answer. I was talking to a person just the other day, called me up and said, Matthew, I've watched all your videos. You keep saying the Plan G is usually the best value. Well, I talked to this company, and they said that a Plan G is not available to me, that I can't get one. Well, truth is, there were 20 different companies offering a Plan G for that person in their zip code. 20 different companies. It's not that the Plan G wasn't available to them. The Plan G is available to them, but that company didn't have one. And of course, they want to sell something, so they're not going to talk about all of the options that are out there and available to you. So what does this mean? If you're working with a captured agent, you're going to have to talk to a lot of people to find and talk about every plan that's out there. And because the prices are wildly different, you could see prices as much as 100% difference between the best price plan and the highest price plan. You'd have to talk to a captured agent from every different company in order to get the full picture of what's available to you and at what price. Working with an independent insurance broker is a completely different experience. Now, the independent insurance broker is not employed by any insurance company. They'll often run their own agency. They will typically be contracted with all the major insurance carriers, and certainly the ones that are most competitive in your state. And that means that what they can do is offer you a full picture. You can see all of the plans that are available to you. You can see all of the price variations. A good independent insurance broker should also be looking at the price history of each company, as well as how stable they are or how stable their finances are, and whether or not that your price can be predictably stable. And we found that's very important. The broker is paid by whichever company you choose to do business with, because they're paid to introduce your business to the insurance company and paid by the insurance company. So it costs you nothing to work with an independent agent. You're going to pay the same price if you go direct to the insurance company or go to a captured agent or go to the independent insurance broker. It's the same cost to you, so there's no reason not to take advantage of the services that an independent insurance broker can offer. Let's take a look at the difference between working with an independent insurance broker and working with a captured agent. Take a look at this. So visually, let's take a look at the difference between working with an independent insurance agent and a captured insurance agent. In this scenario, we'll start with the typical captured insurance agent, and I'm going to pick on Blue Cross Blue Shield here, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas. Now, a lot of people, by the way, won't know that Blue Cross Blue Shield is not actually a national company. In this case, if you're in Texas, Illinois, New Mexico, or Oklahoma, you're going to use Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, Texas, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. If you're in Florida, you're using Blue Cross Blue Shield of Florida. You might use Blue Cross Blue Shield Anthem elsewhere. These are all different companies that have simply purchased the right to use the Blue Cross Blue Shield name. I might touch on that again here later. That's not really important. Mostly we're going to say, okay, so if you call up Blue Cross Blue Shield, and in this case, I've got a person who lives in Plano, Texas. That's 75075. It's a 65-year-old man, non-smoker. And it says, I want to know what the insurance prices are. Okay, Blue Cross Blue Shield will say, well, for a Plan F, it's $161. Let's take a look at what else they have. What about a Plan G? And they'll say, well, for a Plan G, it's $146. Now, you might want to, by the way, write these down, because we'll reference them here later. So you have $161 for Plan F, $146 for Plan G. Well, I also want to consider a Plan N. So how much does a Plan N cost? Let's take a look. Well, a Plan N is just $114. So talking with the Blue Cross Blue Shield agent, who's a captured agent, works for Blue Cross Blue Shield, you're going to know that a Plan F is $161, a Plan G $146, and a Plan N just $114. Now, what's the difference if the person decided, well, I want to go to an independent insurance broker and find out really what the prices are? Well, let's take a look. So the same person in the same place looking and talking with an independent insurance broker, says, what's a Plan F cost? Well, this is about what they're going to look like or look at it first. You have a lot of different insurance companies in the market. Highest price product's going to be about $368 a month. The lowest price Plan F is going to be about $138.95. And you can look at the different companies. You can also look at more detail as well. But let's find Blue Cross. Well, here's Blue Cross Blue Shield at $161. Obviously, the same plan can be purchased for about $30 less, $360 a year less. Something else, though, that you'll get. And let's take a look at what we call expanded quotes, and you get more information. We're going to pull up to the Blue Cross Blue Shield site here for a second. And so you also see, talking to an independent agent, that yes, it's $161 at age 65. As a matter of fact, at age 66, it's $161. But at age 67, it takes a leap, about 14.9%. There are two different ways that a company can have price increases. If they're an attained age policy, they can have regular price increases, just a little bit every year, or we call attained age price increases. With Blue Cross Blue Shield, they tend to have a jump somewhere. In this case, it's at age 67. They can also have price increases if they apply to the state to get a price increase because they need to keep up their profit margins. And you can see that this has a history of price increases in addition to this jump of about 4 to 5% a year. They've got 1 year that was 0, which lowered, of course, their rate. And then you get to see how this compares, of course, to other companies with an independent insurance broker. We're not going to go through the whole thing here, but I think what's important for you to see, I'm going to unexpand these quotes, is that with an independent insurance broker, you're going to see there are a lot of plans, and where that Blue Cross Blue Shield is certainly not the lowest cost out there. If we go to Plan G, we're going to find something similar. Again, you've got many different insurance companies that are out here with the Plan G. That's a lot of competition. You're going to see that the highest price plan is actually about 3 times more than the lowest price plan. The lowest price plan is not always, by the way, the best one for you. You may be looking for price stability, but there are a lot of good companies in here as well. And we can find Blue Cross Blue Shield. Where is that? That's down here at about 146. Well off your, I would say, even your more competitive plans in this area. And we could say the same thing with Plan N. And again, lowest price is going to be in about the $94.95 range. And by the time we get to your Blue Cross Blue Shield at 114, it is somewhere, a lot of different companies here, obviously, that are competing for it. The bottom line here, again, working with an independent agent, we're going to show you all the plans, or we're going to show you the ones in the companies that are more competitive. Typically what we'll do is we'll come up into this area and look at the different companies that are offering the plans. Some of them may not have a great history that we'll know about. They may actually intend on lowballing the price at first and then raising the price as you go up. Others have a better reputation and better finances that can provide some stability. We talk about all that so that you have all the information you need to make an informed decision. Don't just jump with the cheapest. And obviously, if you are going to only talk with captured agents, well, you've got to talk to a captured agent for each and every one of these companies before you'll have an idea of both the prices and the plans that are available to you. Even after you have a Medicare supplement plan, you're going to get more value and service out of an independent agent than you will a captured agent. If your plan ever has an unusual price increase or a series of price increases that illustrate it's no longer competitive in your market, the independent insurance agent can reshop your plan amongst all the plans that are out there. All a captured agent can do is hope you don't reshop your plan. Now, here at MedigapSeminars.org, Our mission is to help you make an informed decision about your Medicare choices. We want you to see all the different plans that are available to you and their prices so that you can be confident that you make the decision that's right for you. Now, I have found in my experience that the cheapest plan is not always the best plan. Most of my clients are looking for a good value and price stability. Now, that's important because there are some companies that will offer the lowest entry price possible with the intent of raising that price once you own the plan. And the simple fact is that once people have a plan and they're comfortable with it, they can often tolerate a lot of price increases before they start to consider reshopping. And there are insurance companies that know that and have that in their plan and price structure. You're not going to hear about that from, of course, a captured agent. They want you to buy their plan. My role, though, is when we talk to individuals about their plans, I want them to know that, hey, yes, this plan's got the lowest possible price, but you can expect price increases. As a matter of fact, many of them will only increase their price on existing policyholders, not on new policyholders. That way, the price increase history doesn't show up on our quote engines. So that's the difference between an independent agent and a captured agent. If you found this video helpful, if you liked what you've heard, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you like it. And when you give a thumbs up, you're helping other people find this video when they're searching for the same questions that you have. If you want to see our other videos, there's two easy ways to do that. One, you can subscribe to our channel and be able to look at the playlist for all you need to know about Medicare. The other is go to MedigapSeminars.org and look at our on-demand videos, and the whole playlist all the videos are laid out in an easy-to-follow format. So please like our page, subscribe to our channel. I'm Matthew Clausen with MedigapSeminars.org. Thank you for watching.